Hey folks, wanted to show you a few enhancements I made for the Roadster over the last couple months. I made this fan shroud handout that folks can take and learn about the shrouds and learn what they can, how they can benefit from using one of my shrouds. And I was thinking that it would be nice if I could have some of the cars available so that the folks could talk with the owners and get testimonials and see what the things look like. And then I thought, well, you know, I have a book at home that actually has photos of the shrouds and so forth, and it has testimonials in there where folks talk about how they like the shrouds and all that kind of stuff, and it shows a bunch of pictures of them and everything. And then I thought, well, how about if I could take that book and put it beside this advertisement so folks could get a better picture of what we can offer. So what I did is I made this little pad, and it uses a little two-piece bracket that with one bolt, and it's very sturdy. And all I have to do is fold this lid up to provide some support for the back cover of the shroud book. And then it's pretty simple, and it slides right in. And now, again, I just made this thing custom, so everything fits real nice. Then they can go down through here and see, you know, read and look at the pictures of the shrouds when they're looking at the handout, and maybe that'll help them to make a decision about maybe using one. And then I started thinking, you know, this car has got so much history, almost 30 years worth, and it's all handmade by myself, so there's a lot of pride, a lot of passion involved. And I said it'd be nice to also enhance the whole experience of looking at the car with a little bit of history of where the car has been, what it's done, and what I've done with the car. So I did another one on this side of the car, two-piece bracket. This binder is a little bigger, a lot more pictures. But anyways, there's a lot of stuff about when we drag raced the car. In NHRA mostly, but some IHRA stuff. Some awards that we won. Some big races that we were at, the Nationals, stuff like that. Then there was the World of Wheels stuff that we did before we even did the drag racing stuff. And this is 1991, and the car was International Class Champion and Altered Competition Roadster. This is the World of Wheels type stuff. Won some awards for the car. Had a lot of fun with the car on the turntable. Both of these shots are the second turntable that I had made. This is a picture of the car when it was on the first turntable. You can see the turntable down underneath the car. Way back. This is loading it on the turntable. How about that? We did a lot of stuff in the Navy. With the Navy down at Pax River, with airplanes, aircraft was you know, one of my favorite things. So there was a lot of history there. The biggest thing that I did with the car, aside from building it from scratch, was to share experience that I had and teaching and knowledge for children in regard to safety items. Most of the stuff was fire safety, but we also talked a little bit about, back in the day, we talked about the say no to drugs and all of those kind of things back in the 90s. But most of my stuff's fire education. We talk about bicycle safety, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, and there's a lot of photos here that are just special moments in the time. And like Miss Linda Vaughn, Miss Hurst, right there with the car. A lot of stuff over the years with the World of Wheels type stuff and all. It's just a lot of stuff on here. There's photos of the cockpit area where the steering wheel would go right on this post here. Quick disconnect. But that's what it looked like in the racing days, where all the stuff that we had there, the racing chassis. This is Dennis Gage from My Classic Car and Nancy Wilson was a show promoter down in North Carolina. Dennis enjoyed the car. Here's some photos where we took some pictures while at the firehouse. This is way back in about 1991 era, right in there. You know, old-fashioned photos. You know, some stuff at Charlotte. You know, the grayscale, old-timey looking photos. There's just all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of photos. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of things to look back on to enjoy the experience. And when youngsters see that, you never can tell that it might just inspire them just a little bit to the art of the whole thing. It might just inspire them enough that they may want to take on a project. This car is all totally built by hand. It's all fabricated by myself right in the backyard. And a lot of awards over the years, and there's just so much to experience here. And these two little photo booklets are going to go a long ways to really sharing with kids that you never can tell. You may just inspire them enough that they may want to attempt to build something themselves. You know, hopefully they will, because it's been a lot of fun and a great experience. So that's it. Thank you.